from pandemic to Ukrainian crises to you know to the cyber attack to more pestilences in the earth to earthquakes to you know they're just gonna keep hitting you with more and more shit until you just I'm tired,
you don't
man.
know what to believe, and you just give in. Like,
fuck it, man.
Yeah.
You just go along. I don't know which way I should go. Fuck it, I'm gonna just do what everybody do.
that's the wrong way.
Yep.
Read that again.
It says, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us.
Go ahead.
Then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream hath gone over our soul.
Yeah, that's actually talking about the floods. The flood of troops,
Armies.
his
Yeah.
armies.
Yeah, kind
You know, that's going back to Isaiah 59, man. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. Because that King David, he was in war. He was in constant war. He was dealing with a massive buildup of the troops of these other nations when he was pretty much involved in war with them. He in certain times where King David needed some help. He needed some divine intervention with fighting all those wars with them other nations, man.
He could.
It wasn't that easy for him.
Hell no. He had to keep because not only his life but the life of his men was in so he had to keep the same mind. He had to be focused. He had to be in the spirit as he went forth in his battle.
He was in constant prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had to do the same in this spiritual battle that we in. You have to stay focused because Esau's throwing all kind of distractions out there to break your concentration, to break your faith. You know.
Hey, to attack you.
Yeah.
It's the best time to attack your opponent is when you got them distracted.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, when they're not paying attention, when they're not looking, when they're not watching.
What's
They
the
call it
opposite?
catching you slipping.
What's the opposite of distraction? Concentration.
Exactly.
And so our concentration should be locked in to the spirit that we don't get distracted.
Hey, the punch that knocks you out is the one that you don't see coming, man.
Yeah,
I'll
more?
continue reading this. Verse 5, it says, then the proud waters had gone over our soul. It says, blessed be the Lord who had not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers.
Bird catchers.
The snare is broken and we are escaped.
That's why it says that in Psalms 17, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You know, deliver me from out of the teeth of these lions. Because this devil, he's gonna come with full force. You know, that dragon that persecuted the woman.
Yeah.
It's that same dragon, man.
Yep.
But he's morphed. It's not the same dragon from 2,000 years ago. He's advanced now.
Full grown now.
You know.
Taste of blood on his tongue, man.
So that's why it's gonna take for us to step out on faith, man, and believe that he got us, man. He's gonna shield us from all that. You know. That was it, right?
I'll finish the last verse. It says, verse 8, our help is in the name of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, who made heaven and earth.
Yeah, our help is from him. Right? He's our helper. Give me Isaiah 41. He said, fear not, I will help thee.
Yeah. The same way it says that worm.
Thou worm, yes. Isaiah 41. Somebody got it?
I get it. Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, who I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am the most high power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with thy right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as
Confound those floods.
Yep.
You know, he gonna draw them waters up.
How's it go? 1,000 shall fall out thy right hand. 10,000. No.
That's Psalm 91.
Yeah. How's it go?
Yeah, 10,000 at the right hand.
1,000
1,000
at the
at
right, left hand.
Yeah,
10,000 at the
Yeah,
right hand.
yeah, Psalms 91.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, they shall not find them. Even them that contend with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught.
That's how, I mean, because think about it. With all this, you know, this man, his hype, his military strength, and all the technology, all the shit that he got, can't nobody beat this man on the physical level. And if he's
And
coming
his
to
blessing
attack,
is a sword to
how the
keep-
hell you gonna withstand that?
Right.
But the Lord said he gonna make them as a thing of naught.
Nothing.
They're gonna be nothing to you. So clearly that's talking about divine intervention.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna have it's gonna be a power from the heavens that's gonna be with you.
And
The
that's,
forces.
That's beautiful because I was thinking of the chapter before that, at the end of the chapter. It said, I believe it's Psalm 40, right? You're going to mount up.
Yeah, last two
wings,
verses.
Renew your strength and all that.
Isaiah 40.
Yeah. So he's putting that idea in your mind already, but he's showing you that the power will come from him to help
Exactly.
you get through all of those
And I called
devastating forces.
for Zechariah earlier too. 12 and 8.
Yeah.
How the feeble among you shall be as David.
For I, the Lord thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
He gonna help us. Okay?
I will help thee, saith the Lord and thy Redeemer, O Holy One of Israel. He's talking about Yahushua.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man, I keep going.
If somebody can get 2 Maccabees 15, when the Maccabees, Judas Maccabees had that dream, and we was getting ready to have that battle with Nicanor, and he gave his men encouragement, man. It was heavy. 2 Maccabees 15 and maybe you start right around verse 4. Yeah.
Want to get it now?
Yeah.
All right, this is second Maccabees 15 and 4. It says, and when they said, there is in heaven a living Lord and mighty, who commanded the seventh day to be kept. Then said the other, and I also am mighty upon earth, and I command to take arms and to do the king's business. Yet he obtained not to have his wicked will done. So Nicanor,
Because he was getting ready to take advantage of us because they know that, we, on the Sabbath day,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's a day of rest.
Chilling. We ain't.
So that's when they chose to attack,
Attack, yeah.
right?
That's how crafty these devils are. They do a diligent search even back then. So
Doing our
they're practicing their Sabbath day. Let's attack because they knew they couldn't beat us head up. This devil was always had to use some type of witchcraft, some type of sideways ass shit to defeat us. Because mainly they wanted to take us away from our power. That was the way they knew how to defeat us. Because if they knew if our power was with us, they had no chance.
Yeah.
What was
What is
that?
that scripture?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Is it Acor? He said that. I know Apostle Ramla brings it out a lot.
Judith,
Judith.
the fifth chapter. Yeah, finish.
verse 6. So Nicanor or Nicanor in exceeding pride and laughing and haughtiness, determined to set up a public monument of his victory over Judas and them that were with him.
Go ahead.
But Maccabees had ever sure confidence that the Lord would help him. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against him,
Do not fear, right?
Yeah.
The Lord said, I will help thee, right? Go ahead.
but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven.
That was a comfort.
The help that in former times they had received from heaven.
Yeah.
We was having when that king of Assyria, I want to say it was Sennacherib. He was getting ready to invade Jerusalem, and they became fearful. And the Lord was like, "No, don't be afraid. Matter of fact, look up.
Yeah, kind.
There'll be many more of them
Then
than they."
yeah, kind.
You know. And when he looked up, they saw the horses and the chariots of fire. You know what I'm saying? The heavenly forces, man. Go ahead.
It says,
Because we got angels that the average person can't see. And we know the angels, they do the bidding of the Father, man. And they know who the Lord chosen on earth.
Yep.
So they're going to make sure they do a good job of guiding them and protecting them. Okay? Go ahead.
it says, but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven, and now to expect the victory and aid which shall come unto them from the Almighty.
Woo! Expect the victory.
Yeah.
Expect it. You're finna get heavenly help. Don't worry about these motherfuckers, man.
That uncircumcised heathen?
They're nothing. They're gonna be as nothing to you. You see that? And this is comforting, man. Matter of fact, read that next verse.
Verse 9. And so comforting them out of the law and the prophets, and withal putting them in mind of the battles that they won before. Afore.
Yep.
He made them more cheerful.
Made them more cheerful. That's it. Made them more cheerful.
Hey,
Comforted. They were rejoicing.
yeah, that mean livelied up their spirits.
It quicken their spirit,
Yeah,
man.
quicken.
His word, it quicken it. See?
I think I
Hey,
looked
man.
up quick and it's refresh.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
It also means to make
Make
alive.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So we ain't got nothing to, be fearful of, man. And even if it's your life that you might be one of the brothers that got to go, hey,
Be with good stuff.
take that with honor, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an honorable thing, man. 'Cause it's a win-win situation, regardless.
Right.
You still gonna get the victory. You still gonna be changed. You still gonna get the kingdom. You still gonna get your
Come down
throne.
first.
You're gonna be raised up first.
Yeah.
It's man. I'd rather deal with that than to die at 2/3 and have to come back later on and miss out on everything
Come back with that shame.
and come back with
You gotta
shame.
get to hear the stories instead of witnessing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. You gotta go ahead.
Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord Yahweh, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end.
Woo! Give you an expected, a hopeful end.
There it is. See,
Yeah, man. What's that in Proverbs? Somebody get Proverbs 10 and 28.
there it is.
What do the righteous expect? 10 and 28.
Proverbs 10 and verse 28. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish.
Yeah, that's it. And the wicked, these devils, their whole agenda and their whole plan, that shit is gonna perish.